it if you weren't looking for it. So we're gonna hop out, get our bottles out, start filling up, and show you how it works. This thing just always runs, and it runs off into a little creek down there. So we're gonna grab our bottles and start filling up. That's all ice. That whole tree trunk is frozen. So if it's a colder season, this is all frozen. I'll open this one for you.
This one?
You can use this if you want. Either one, I don't care. There's a lot of ice over there.
You fill this up every week?
Every month.
Every month?
Come up from Phoenix.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's important to me to get good water.
Yeah. I come here once a week.
Yeah.
On my way. I go from Phoenix to Flagstaff and come down.
Oh, so this is perfect for you.
Yeah, I just stop and
Right on. That's part of the fun. That's part. Yeah. You want to use this one, you can. That one's kind of sponsored over here.
yeah, I'll be good. Thank you. I'm just filling up my canteen.
Have a good day, sir.
Good.
Thank you. It's tradition to always drink from the faucet. Doesn't get better than that. Ice cold. So now that you've seen the spring, I'll take you down here where this water runs. It runs down this creek, and it's freezing outside right now. It's like 25 degrees, but during the summer or the warmer months, this is an awesome place to come and just, you could hike up that mountain a little bit and just chill there. I don't know if that was cut or what, but that's interesting. It's funny, the snow, all the snow just melted, so the trail is kind of lost here, but I found it. Walk down this little trail here, and then you saw me slipping everywhere on that ice. But dang, even now you could just chill down here. It's so quiet. I mean, aside from like the cars passing by, it's silent. Just super chill down here. This is like the perfect chill spot if you don't want to like drive in somewhere and camp and get quiet there. That way you could just come down here and just chill. And then usually this river is faster, like it's a running river. It's running now, but some parts are like frozen. I'll chill here for a second. It's a big old rock. But like you saw, I mean, a lot of people come and drink this water. It's really good water. One time I was here, a lady was telling me how that water comes up from 6 miles underground, and that it's actually like an ancient well, and it's been flowing for like 1,000,000 years. Another time someone told me, you have these cool little conversations with people, it's really cool. But another person told me that Native American men and women, medicine men and medicine women, they come and pray over the water, and it's really a sacred spot. I mean, we're here in Sedona, Red Rock, all this has so much history, and then here's this well with water just running always. So I think it's better than getting bottled water at QT or Fry's. We fill up these bottles once a month. I use it for cooking, like boiling, steaming veggies or whatever, and then of course drinking. And it's mineral rich. Normal water, I just feel like it goes in and out, and it's not really nourishing you with minerals. This is so mineral rich that it'll sound weird, but when you drink it, it's wetter. It feels wet in your mouth, and it keeps your mouth wetter for longer. That sounds totally weird, but it saturates your mouth with more hydration, and it does that for your whole body. If you drink clean water, you got clean blood, you got clean cells, you see clear. I mean, everything's just better when you have clean water. So that's the story behind that. The guy that was talking, he pulled up in that big truck. He has a truck route. He goes from Flagstaff to Phoenix to Flagstaff to Phoenix, and he stopped and just filled up like 3 bottles for his route. And then I always see, it's funny, you could tell people who live up here and people who don't, because the people who don't have a truck full of 5-gallon bottles, and the people who live up here, they bring like a little canteen or like a little water bottle. And another time, this one dude was driving a sick Subaru, like a 2022 Subaru, and he pulled up, had a joint in his mouth, and I was like, hey man, like, it's my first time here. What, do you come here often? Is this where you get your water? And he said, yep, I stay at the campground up there, and I got a sweet job in town. And then you could only stay for like 90 days at a campground, 60 or 90 days. He said, when my time's out there, I go to the campground down the street, and he just lives out here in the nature. He was dressed well, clean cut, and he's just got this sick job in Sedona. Gets his free water, just lives out here. I mean, he's probably got a sweet setup, like in his sweet tent, or that's funny, my shoelace is frozen. That's funny. But you meet really cool people out here, and the people are always so nice. Some of them are foreigners and like tourists, and they don't speak English, so that's kind of fun too. You just smile and say hello. But yeah, this is easily one of my favorite spots. I love coming out here in the summer. Sometimes people will be out here, but no one really knows about this creek, so they don't really come down here. I mean, you talk about like energy and getting grounded. Look at this thing. Look at this massive tree. So you could literally, like, here's a spot right here. Sit there, do some breath work, chill, before you go back to the crazy city, Phoenix. People are crashing their cars into each other, yelling, honking, smoking cigarettes, exhaust, noise. And you come up here and it's just quiet. And then when there's no cars, you hear this like buzz and you're like, there's no cars. It's the trees. It's the wind moving through the trees. So again, this lake is like, it's not a lake, it's a river. But yeah, that's frozen. That is super frozen. This normally runs. I've walked like probably 100 yards that way and then probably a quarter mile down that way, and it just goes. It's good to get your feet, get your shoes off, get your feet touching the ground, kind of like it used to be probably 1,000 years ago when we didn't need shoes, when there wasn't like rubber made out of petroleum. But yeah, you saw the spring, you saw the river. This is the spot. So if you're in Phoenix, get up here and get some water. And if you are not from Phoenix, whenever you visit Arizona, a lot of people like to visit Flagstaff and Sedona. Come get some water. Probably the best water you've ever had. Thanks for watching. I'll be back. I hope you come back and see my next video. See ya.